Yo guys, what's going on? It is Mr. Early Fish and welcome to some more device mod development, guys. Thank you for joining in. I see sponsors in the chat already before the stream starts. We got Jackson Plays, Master Chief, Ocelot. Did any of you guys join in on the CubG live streams? Who joined in on those? Who joined in? Let me know, because we did some pretty serious testing yesterday. And we've actually got a new server now, so it should work a little bit better, but we're still going to do like another, 20-person test again. We're probably going to do like another live stream maybe this week sometime, or maybe even on the weekend, maybe even earlier. We might do it even earlier just because we want to work on it, because eventually what we want to do is lead up onto actually live streaming it onto the main channel. Holy... Master! Why? I appreciate the support, dude. The most earliest donation ever. What was I saying? Yeah, I want to be able to do eventually a live stream on the main channel, and to do that we want to be able to make sure the server's all good, because people are going to be joining in and it's going to be crazy, so we need to get that all sorted. So, I blew up your bazooka I blew you up with a bazooka last night. Oh my god, Ocelot, you did. That was so unfair. Dude, I had that bazooka one round, and like, that was when it was glitched out. I had a bazooka and 5 rockets. I would have like owned, but like, because like it wasn't working correctly, the server, I wasn't able to even use it and win. I don't know, it was unfair. It was unfair. But yeah, today we work on the device mod, and what we're going to be doing today is working on a new component. Not really a component, but a new layout, because this is something that's been, a lot of people have been wanting, and that is actually like scrollable layouts. So we're going to be sorting this out today, and it might even be that it's not like a scrollable layout, but more like a wrapper. So you can like put any sort of, I don't know how it'd work. I guess it can be, yeah, it's more of like a wrapper, and we can make it support things. So, alright, let's go into that. What do I need to do first? I need to open up GitHub. Hold on, my thing's not correct. There we go. Open up GitHub, and we need to make sure that we are working correctly. I do have to release a new version of my gun mod to you guys, because I've updated it with a ton of new features. Oh, we haven't pushed these. Oopsie. Forgot to push these to the remote. What have we got here? Alright, we're all good. What's this change? Okay. Just discard that. I hate that this UI freezes. It just feels awkward. And then we're going to make sure we're working on the right branch here. Here we go. We're going to work on the components branch. Is this updated? We might have to actually update this. What the heck is this? Oh no, I know what it is, don't worry. We're going to go ahead and... how do I do this, actually? Hold up. Huh? Update. Merge this. Merge into components. Oh wait, hold, there we go. Sorry. I've never done this. Update from default branch. There we go. Push. Oh my god, that's gonna be a big push. So we're updating Cray OS. Now we're working on adding like a scrollable layout. A lot of people have wanted this one. Let's have a look. Hello and can't stay. I'm in school. Also, is there anything you want me to build on the RV on CubG? Maybe find locations for new towns, and then maybe start something off. So there's the interiors for some buildings. So I think there's like a skyscraper or a hotel thing that needs decorating. Also, it needs a bit of destroying as well, but it's going to be a bit of work. Depends if you're up for it. We need like a boat in the middle of the lake. We need a boat in the middle of the lake. That would be good. So yeah, new town, interiors, and a boat. That's kind of all I can think of at the moment. You're making a layout. I hope it's good for imp-ons. I don't know. It's good for everybody. It's good for everybody. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure we're updated with everything now. Let's go to core client. No, where are we going to? API app. So API app. Maybe I'll put it in component. Yeah, component sounds right. So a component needs to have new scrollable. I call it scrollable. Sounds right. Extends component. I need to fix this thing up. This is like correct. Oh no, that's right actually. So for the left X. Alright, so that's kind of fine. So scrollable, and then we're going to take in a layout. We're going to take in a layout here, guys. Because basically, pub private layout. And we also want to like take in things like, what I'm thinking is being able to take in a text. I think it's text. I think it's text we want to take in. I feel like would be an appropriate one because people have been wanting to like scroll actual text, and I think that would be one that a lot of people actually use. Other stuff, not really. Other stuff, not really. Not really. If you guys have any ideas of what we should actually be able to put in it, then do let me know, because text and just layouts are the normal ones. Could you add hypertext to all the text components? I mean like, what do you mean, like hyperlink type thing? You're making a layout? I hope it's good for imp-ons. I already read that. Did you see the new icon I made for CubG staff chat? I'll have a look. Let me just make sure I'm not leaking any information of development. Okay. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool if you're asking me. CubG. CubG, my dudes. Obviously inspired by the original. But that's the whole point. hey, that's Ocelot vending code. That's not right. Are you making like a fork? We got competition in the vending industry now, guys. Competition in the vending industry. Is that a fork of the mod, or are you making like different types of them? Yeah, it's obviously a fork. Where was that show? The oh, and there we go. Leaked. That's a pinned message. RIP. Is there a way I could appeal my ban on device API developer server? Go through Yoshi, which I'm already aware he's declined the appeal. is declined the appeal. So I'm going to say there's no way. Like, I see a lot of things that happen, but I don't deal with them, just so you know, Techie. Forks like remixes or add-ons. Forks are just creating it's like creating your own version of a project. So usually, or when you say you fork a project, like maybe you're wanting to improve on that project, so you can fork it, add your own change, and then send a pull request back to the original project with your change. Or it could be like, you know, want to fork it and just create your own version of the application because they didn't add a certain feature in. You can just add it in yourself, and that's why I like open source software, because you can just do whatever you want. You can change things however you want. And like, we've done that with CubG as well. We've actually forked a ton of projects. We forked a ton of projects and fixed it up, like bugs, and we've removed features we didn't want. But Cray, is there a GitHub? I mean, forking is only like a word on GitHub. It's not actually like, it's not like a thing with Git. You're basically just cloning a project. Cloning a project of your own, and then, yeah. I'll put your version of the vending machine mod so I could fork it. Someone gets a fork. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Yeah, what up, RPM Lego head? Lego head. That sounds weird. Sounds like an insult for some reason. You're a Lego head. You're a Lego head. Who's a Lego head? Put mod on GitHub. What are you working on, Zahn? I am working on adding a new scrollable component, which is going to allow you to actually have scrollable layouts and whatnot. I might make like a I might make it like a little method in layout, so you can easily create one of these scrollable components. And this is going to be like this dot layout equals new layout text dot width. What's width? Width and height. Oh yeah, we need to add like a so basically this is going to inherit, and it's going to inherit the layout's width. I really need to add a thing where it's like get height and get width for every single component. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. We need to find out what it is, because it might be useful in the like to know that when designing things. Like, especially you can also use it to detect if something's like over the top of something, because you know where like the positioning and the width and the height of it is. I had to rewrite the whole mod because of the new registry systems. What are you? Oh, you're talking about the. Oh, you're talking about the vending machine. Yeah, no, it's easy to do that. It's easy to do the update. Very easy to do update. Well, my hair's doing some funky stuff. I really need to get a haircut. My hair's way too long. This is like my long stage. I might get it even shorter than I usually do. Because, yeah, it's annoying when it gets long. visible height. Maybe this would be text dot lines dot size times 9, or maybe like font renderer dot, wasn't like a font, I don't know, what the heck, it's not like a static, it's weird, maybe because it doesn't, font renderer font height, it's weird. Do like that. This dot visible height equals visible height. So basically what we're doing is saying get that, and then we're going to do, oopsie, this dot layout dot add component text. We might also go and say text dot left equals 0, top equals 0, because we need them to be like reset. So regardless of what you set there, it's gonna fix that up. I don't know if that's clean. That doesn't look clean to me, which is kind of annoying me a little bit. It's kind of like annoying me. I don't know how I can make that, like make a method for it. Maybe it could be like a public void set text. Text up top. If you guys got any ideas for the device mod, do let me know. I actually brought up, let's see if I can get it here. Here we go. My ideas panel. They finally also removed my email from the top bar thing. I don't know why they even had it there. It's like, it's pointless. It's completely pointless. I have a Lego head that stores Legos, which needs to be cleaned soon. Oh my god, why is it dirty? Why is it dirty? I had to rewrite the whole... I already read that out. Make more games. It's not a bad idea. So, as you can see... yeah, we need to do that. Toggle if printer is visible. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to extend the printer to add more options to it. We did actually do this internet website thing. I mean, this is kind of inspired by somebody's thing. I'm not sure how I came up with this idea. I think someone mentioned it, but then somebody already did it. Somebody already has done it. Sorry. Someone has already done it. But I would still love to make it like a feature of the actual, the actual official mod, like an actual app as the official mod. So whoever the developer is, do come at me, because I'd like to get you involved. I would really love to get you involved and putting it into the actual, the main mod. Add Wi-Fi so you can play games and apps that require Wi-Fi. We've already got Wi-Fi, dude. We've got Wi-Fi already, that's why it's not there. We do need to like a login screen. That's one thing we haven't done yet. Login screen. And a mail. We need a UI redesign. Create notification system. Oh, I've already done that. Let's go ahead. Oops, how do I... format text. What's strike through? Alt Shift 5. Alt Shift 5. Whoops. There we go. Cross that out. Implement start button that only implement start button that shows all apps. Taskbar is only for pinned apps. Okay. And pinned apps and running apps. I need to add minimizing. Do you agree, guys? We need to add minimizing. I want a desk. Yeah, I reckon we'll add a desk into the device mod. Make a desktop and monitor. I got 4 updates on my spectator interface update suggestion. What's that, Haunted Corpse? Did PUBG get released to the public? Had to go early? Hasn't been yet, Rainbow Kappa. We just did a test yesterday. We did a test yesterday with the sponsors, and then we actually did a public test to see how it would handle with lots of players. And yeah, we found a lot of bugs, but they're fixed now. And that's the only way we could find out is, you know, by actually doing it. So that's good. Oh, we've done crafting. There we go. We've done crafting, guys. Have a look at that. Cross that off completely. Furniture. Oh, here we go. Office chair, desk, coffee Java. Coffee machine connects to app and you activate it from the laptop. Yes, we need to do that, guys. We need to do that. Maybe we could just have a separate add-on for that. I think that might be the best way to do it. A separate add-on. Dude, that's gonna be legit. Holy shoot. That's gonna be legit. Imagine like you're just on your laptop, activate your coffee machine, and it actually has like a working. Oh, it'll be so good. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. Haters gonna hate, but I'm gonna do it. Haters gonna potato, but I'm gonna do it. Yo, probably shouldn't be going through all my tabs here. I'll say this dot layout. Dot add text. Yeah, it's a bit more clean. I just didn't like having this. Set text. I just wanted to clean up the constructor just because it looked like a big jumbled mess. It's better if we do it like that, I guess. Might even just make that private. Make it private. I don't feel like it's necessary to have that as a public method. Because the chances of you dynamically setting the text are low. Mind you. I don't know. Mind you. Also, there's no option to set the visible height, so. Alright. We're actually going to do this. Height. Let's see, visible height. So there we go. Be the Minecraft version of Mark Zuckerberg. What? Oh, pretty much. Cup of Java. Cup of Java. How about headphones and headsets for listening to stuff? Maybe. Someone actually already implemented it very well, but I might do my own version of it. Facecraft. VR headset. VR headset in the game. You should add a projector so other people can see what's on your screen. Maybe. It's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult if you ask me. It's a bit difficult. but we'll see. It's possible to do it. It just requires like a bit of a rewrite though. Requires a bit of a rewrite. And like things like applications and stuff won't work correctly. It's like requires a lot of yeah, there's a lot to it if it's gonna work. Alright, so we've done that so far. I think there's render. Yeah, here we go. Is there anything super render? Nope. Alright, so what we're going to do is, first of all, it's gl11.gl skizzer. Hold up, actually, we're just going to do gl helper scissor x, y, width, and height. Got a little helper method. Let's just make sure. Gl enable gl11.gl scissor test. And then we need like a disable. Disable, and then we do our rendering. So it's pretty much this dot layout dot render. X, Y, mouse X, mouse Y. Is that partial ticks? Yeah. I discovered a really weird bug with partial ticks. A really weird bug. Like this, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with like partial ticks in Minecraft. It's used for rendering and making animations and movements smooth. But with the GUIs, it was like this value was completely different to everything else. It was completely different to everything else, so it's like impossible. Like you couldn't use it to actually make like smooth movements. You actually had to do something else. But I've patched it up in the device mod, so it's like exactly the same as everything else because that's what I'm most familiar with. Yesterday, after talking to you about the spectator interface needing updating, I felt the same way, so I made suggestions in Minecraft suggestions. Okay. Yeah, like the spectator thing in Minecraft is horrible. Like, I don't understand. Okay, you press 9 to bring up the you press 9 to bring up the hotbar. You have to press the numbers to select the options. I hate that. And then like you have to press like if you want to go to the third player, you have to press like 3 twice. If you want to go to the fourth player, go 4th twice. Like the actual user, like if I was that person who designed that, I would be like, I would never design anything like that. 100% never design anything like that. It needs to be straight. Like when I think of designing things and user interfaces, I feel like it needs to be like they need to understand it without even knowing what to do. Like they just need to know straight away. Like why not just have like why not just have like the you know, the bar, the hotbar stay upright. Use your mouse wheel like you normally would to scroll it. Your mouse wheel normally to scroll it. And just you know, just click on the thing, like click to activate it, to actually, you know, go into it, because it's just, I don't know what's up with it. It's very weird. So I'm pretty sure that's it, you know. You'd be surprised. I mean, we're not done completely. I must say, we're not done completely. So the thing that we've got to do is actually implement scrolling. So it had to be private int scroll. And then we're gonna do like plus scroll. And then we want to have on mouse handle mouse scroll. Oh my god, I haven't documented to document this, please. My god, developers code. Document this, please. Please. Please do it. Oh my god. I'm gonna guess if it's... Wait, what? Oh no, I guess we don't really need to know actually. Handle mouse scroll. Direction. I think that's down. Alright, we're not doing any bounds checking, but that doesn't matter too much. Yet. Yet. You can middle click and scroll in spectator. Is that true? I think that's true, but still. I don't know, I never really liked it. I think there should be like an on-screen. I just think it's crap layout, to be honest. Like, maybe like, I don't know. I've seen better spectator things. When we release the soccer mod, soon. It's not ready for being released. When is next mod week? I don't know, maybe halfway through the year I might do another one. I'd love to sponsor, but I'm broke. That's all good, dude. As long as, you know, you subscribe, you got post notifications on. Who's got their post notifications on right now? If you don't, what the heck? You know, if you guys can't donate, it's alright. You know, if you guys can't donate, it's alright. You don't have to. You know, people that do are just going like above and beyond. And it's up to you. It's up to you, basically. But if you're not, the most you can do is make sure you have post notifications on. You chat in the chat. You retweet over on Twitter. If you can't donate, so just some suggestions in case you're wanting to support me more. You can do those. So we need to go and test this out now, because it's kind of working so far, but we want to make sure it is. Oh, oopsie, hold up. I think it's GUI helper dot. There's mouse within, mouse X, mouse Y, X position, Y position, width, height. Alright, example, where is it? There's like a text thing. Here it is. So what we're going to do is surround that. We're going to do scrollable. Actually, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We'll go here. What's this position? 108, 180 and 5. Is that right? Yeah. And then text. And then visible height. Maybe we'll do like 50. Alright, let's see how this goes. You guys confident? You guys confident? This is gonna work? Can we get some hype? Get some hype in the chat right now. Hype! What is your favourite movies? By the way, it's me. What up, Randy? My favourite movies? I don't know. My favourite movies? I'm a big sci-fi fan. I'm a really big sci-fi fan, so sci-fi movies are my thing. So what did I haven't watched it. Like, I honestly have not watched a movie in ages. I've never been a big movie guy, but like my favorite movies are sci-fi. I'm also watched Netflix and just YouTube videos. So I'd have to say my favorite movie would have to be my favorite show. I'm a big Stranger Things fan. I'm a very big Stranger Things fan. I know, I got hooked on that series, and that's why I've got behind me. That's why I got behind me all these little character things. Got all these character things, so that's 11. Got Dustin. We got Hopper. We got Sadie. Oh, is that? Alright, that's not a name. Hold up, that's not a name in the. Is that a name in the movie? Sadie? Or am I thinking of a real name? We got Will. Got everybody. Got the whole crew. Oh no, hold on. I haven't got Mike yet. That's the only one I haven't got. Mouth breather. Mouth breather. The worst insult ever, to be honest. I mean, not worse, but like, it's actually like a savage. It's a hella savage insult. Hype. Hi, Cray, I love you so much. Thanks, Stone. Make a gaming mic. What's the difference between a gaming mic and a new one? Who's seen Back to the Future? Those are my favorites. I actually haven't watched it, you know. I haven't watched it. I'm not like a big movie guy, but like, if anything, I watch sci-fi. Like, sci-fi movies are my favorite. I watched like Passengers. I think it's called Passengers or something like that. That movie that wasn't released too long ago. I watched... my last thing I probably watched was Altered Carbon. It's a Netflix series. It's a Netflix series. Is it rendering components? Yeah, it is. What is C? Oh, we don't know. Let's have a look. This layout components text. It's got it. It's rendering it for sure. Did we even add it? Scrollable. I'm just doing trying something. Hold up. For that render item. Ugh. We rendered an apple. Apple? I'll be back in a second, guys. I just gotta go to the toilet. Ah, hey! Oh, hey! I'm back. What's up, dude? What up? Yeah, sorry it took a while there. Sorry it took a while. Had to do stuff. Had to do stuff. Took a while. But still got peeps here. How you guys going? Who just joined in while I was gone there? Who joined in while I was gone? Oh my god. So many people joined while I was gone. What's this? Alright. I'm just like confused as to why this is not rendering. Because it should be rendering. Like, regardless of this, it should be rendering. Unless... set text. Okay, no, it's already figured it out. So why is it not rendering? I believe he saw your message already. Yes, saw it already, Haunted Corpse. Yeah, I did. I talked about it for like 5 minutes. I talked about it for like 5 minutes. I'm not talking about it again. So why isn't that working? Render. Width. Height. Should like 100% be working. Eek. Eek! Oh. Hold up. Scrollable. Ah! Ah! on a layout.width. Oh no, that's working right. So what is it? The width is 90, height is 50. Alright. That's fine. It's completely fine. Oh, let's do it again. What's the X position? 256. What? Oh no, it's fine. Y 50. Wait, hold up. Why is it 256? Oh no, that's right. Window active true, partial ticks, width, scroll, height, yeah, it's fine. Copy that, and then let's go over here and see if it's render. So definitely text. What is that text? Well, that's the current C. What are we rendering at? It could be that our scissor is wrong, but I don't see why. I don't know why. This is strange. Left top text visible height. Is there something in like here we're not doing? Because we gotta actually do a lot of this stuff. So what do we... Is there anything that we do in text that is kind of crucial? Not really. Set text. There's nothing really crucial. When are you gonna release update for vehicle mod? Soon. But let me know if you got ideas for device mod, guys. I don't know why this is not working. This is very... In my mind, it's probably something very simple. It's probably something very, very simple. Let's just get rid of that for now. Let's get rid of the scissor. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, let's just stop and reload. Maybe it's glitched. Maybe it's glitched out. Like, we should just be able to render the layout. Cause I do it in like it's in laptop. In laptop we have context. Yeah, here. Why is it not rendering it? Like, why isn't it working? It is very strange. Sorry for the spam, Cray. It's fine. Might not be necessary, but can you add a component that acts like a character counter, like the one we see in live chat when we message? Ah, it's possible. That'd be like, yeah, it'd be like a string limit or something like that. It's possible to do that, but it's also possible just to extend things and add it yourself. Like it's even possible just to program it yourself, to be honest. Even as just like a separate thing. Alright, we're just gonna go 100. Like, why is it not rendering it? So if I go like this, let's ignore that. Just call it temp. Let's just say 90, whoops. Works like that. Oh, maybe our layout's not in the correct position. Which shouldn't really matter. Oh, no, plus left. Nah, it shouldn't matter because this has already that in it. So like that works, right? Like we don't need a left and a height. Can you vlog? I'm not really a big fan of vlogging. I did for a little bit, but then I kind of stopped. I think I had like over 1,000 subscribers on that second. I had a different second channel then. I kind of deleted it. Here's Shock insanity. What up? What up, my dude? What up? Get off my property. Get off my property. Sounds better when you say it incorrectly. Oh, hold on. Maybe just... What happens if I force it just to render 0, 0? Like, we're just making this raw as we can. Or making this as raw as we can. Ah. Aha! So what's wrong with the rendering then? So what's going on here then? So it renders like that. Hold up. Need to switch to this mode. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, hold up. So if I increase it, what's happening? Ah. Huh. 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 I think there's a bug with layouts. There's a bug with layouts. Huh. So why does that do that then? I don't get why that does that, because pretty much what should happen is... Oh, maybe here. This should be x plus c dot left, y plus c dot top. Please work. Why is it still doing that? Like, it's not working how it should. Maybe we have to set the let's have a look at layout. So this is what it should be rendering as. Let's not touch that. That was working fine, I think. I think it works fine. I think it's working fine. I should probably switch back to code. So the scissor is working correctly. I can pretty much vouch for that. Scissor is working correctly because, like, you can see how it's. I've done 5 and 5. It is actually moved it over. The problem is components not rendering correctly, and that's probably based on if you add a component. Render. Rest in peace, layout. Oh my god. How come it doesn't offset that one? Unless text is not doing it correctly, which might be the case. Ah, XY. Come here. Do that. Now it wants to work. Let's say x plus c dot left. There we go. Holy crap. So that shouldn't break anything. Ah! It shouldn't break anything. Yeah. Why does that break everything? Some things aren't broken. Oh, hold up. Thank you for not letting me know there's any threats. Oopsie, C.top. There we go. Okay. So I didn't break anything. So I should be now able to do X, Y. Ka-ching. Should be able to do plus scroll now. There we go, finally. Can we get some hype right now, guys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hehehehe, that's pretty cool. Alright, now we just need to add in GL. Oopsie, maybe have to enable it. Skizzer test. Now why is that not working? Wait, is it actually reloading it? Hold up. Rebuild project. Hold up. We have an issue here. We have an issue here where we're changing around the scissor. That's kind of annoying. I don't want it to do that. I want it to do that, but like I can't put it outside of this loop because it handles quite a bit of stuff. When did you make this load symbol? It is amazing. Which vid? What do you mean? That one? I did that ages ago. Literally ages ago. I think I did it like at the top, when I first started. So it's kind of looking alright. We might just change the scroll sensitivity, maybe like 5. Yeah, a bit too fast. Bit too fast. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. Maybe a little bit faster. Yeah, that seems good. The weird stuff you can do. The weird stuff you can do. So there's no way to like override. Because things are doing a geo scissor. Rendering, and then we're doing another geo scissor. Like the only way would be to actually change this back to its original positions. And then I think it... yeah, still doesn't work. What if I do Y position like that? I think that breaks it. Yeah, it does. Also, the scrolling is, I think, wrong. Oh no, it's not. Down is down, up is up. Let's just get rid of this and you'll see that it actually works. If I get rid of this, you'll see that it works. I'm smart as heck. Maybe it didn't reload, it did. Maybe my scroll scissors too much. How come it's not even working? I don't know, hold up. Maybe this one. Why don't we put that back then? Oops, width. Have you ever tried Aura AI and Calculator Plus apps for the device mode because they work fantastically with the devices? I think I've seen them. Let me go have a look at Curse. It's weird, I'm like lose track of actually what is happening. Oh, we've got notifications. Hold up, let's check what these are. Notifications, plus gun mode. A lot of people like my gun mod. We've got almost 5,000 downloads on the gun mod already, guys. Pretty insane. Almost 5,000 on the mod. Pretty insane. What does this person say? Let's check out what they say. I'll show you guys. Hi, thank you so much for this great, simple, lightweight, heavy gun mod. Some suggestions: create a flamethrower. Holy shoot, that would not be a bad idea. Would you guys see a flamethrower? Make advanced ammo less expensive. Okay, make basic ammo as strong as advanced ammo, and advanced ammo even stronger. Make a config file to configure strength, range of rockets, structure of terrain. Yes, no. Something seems wrong with the hitbox when you fire rockets directly into mobs. Oh, that's just a bug. Recipe is quite expensive in survival, even with auto mining mods. One headshot kills the zombie in easy mode, else you have no chance against a crowd of zombies. Okay. Alright, some cool suggestions. Yeah, but 5,000 downloads almost already on this. Pretty insane. Pretty insane. I think it's growing quite quickly. It's already been 5th of March and already 5,000 downloads, so that's pretty good. What's this one? Light switch add-on. Yeah, I've got to release that. 52,000 on the device mod. Not bad, guys. Thank you guys for the support. Not bad. I also need to put PUBG in the description. Yeah, I did. Coming soon. Crayfish Unknown's Battlegrounds. A fully fledged and action-packed server using Miscravish's gun mod in a battle royale game mode. Inspired by Fortnite and PUBG. Currently the server is being developed and progress is coming along very nicely. Stay tuned. So what's overriding the skizzer? Well, now it works like that. Now the problem is that all the other stuff becomes broken. Maybe do it after it. Ah, yes. It makes sense to do it after it. But what about now? Yeah, there's a problem with the overall. Like that works. But the problem is it means like the first one can render outside of the bounds. What happens if we have it here? What does that do? Yeah, it does that. It's not really a good fix. Hi Miss Crayfish, I'm a really big fan of yours and I really like your content. If you don't mind, then can you sub to me? I always use your mods and you always help me. Unfortunately I only sub to people that I actually watch. I just don't sub at a random. Unfortunately, dude. So yeah, I can't do that, sorry about that. But I appreciate your message and I'm glad you enjoy my content, dude. Is there a way to download that one loading sprite or put on the internet? I mean, it's an open source project, but you're not going to be able to. It's not like a sprite, it's actually like an animated thing that I've done through code. So this is not yet like perfect. I need to fix it up. Just a ton of problem with rendering. Oh. I need like a way to override the scissoring. Well, the problem is that we're dealing with sub-scissoring. Sub-scissoring. And that's why we have that there, because that is for sub. But the problem is nothing gets rendered. Before so that means if we have a sub layout, it means it can actually render off screen. It can actually render off screen, which is a problem. Hypertext, please add clickable hypertext to all components for my Git web app. Do you know what vid you made it in? I don't know. I don't think I even made it in a video or live stream. Did you check off-topic memes? Just wondering. No. Why would I just randomly look at it? I look at it when I look at it. I don't know what we could do, because I've got to rewrite how it works then. Like, we can do like create another method, right? We can create another method. Why don't you add a limit? What do you mean? Does YouTube allow to put links here? No. That's good, because I want people promoting their channels. I want people promoting their channels sending malicious links. Only I can post links, and moderators, I think. Moderators only. Moderators and myself can post links. For the scroll. Oh, I'll add a limit. You mean like a scrolling limit? Yeah, like it should stop like here. Should stop right there. The thing is, the rendering is weird. So if I reload it now, it's gonna glitch. And the issue is that we can't. The problem is that like the scissor changes. Unless you could like just dynamically put in the height. Like if you could put the height in dynamically. Scissor. Yeah, this is the issue with scrolling and the support we don't really have for it yet in this mod. Because they can already factor a lot of things. Yeah, it's not a simple task either. Cray is genius? Not really. Right now I'm modding, I only know how to make blocks, items, and armor weapons. That's fine. What do you mean finally, Ocelot? Finally, we have scrolling text. Yeah, it's still a work in progress though. It's still a work in progress. Actually, I think sub layouts still work. It's just scrolling stuff doesn't work. Can't you just reduce the cut space? It's not that easy. The problem is like, okay, here's our scrollable, right? Don't worry about that. Oh, let's get rid of that. We're saying GL scissor this, right? But then the problem is when it comes to rendering the layout, because going here, GL scissor. So it pretty much changes it. Like the thing we need to do is be able to disable this. And then it works, obviously. So my ideas is to create like a way to disable that. Then the problem is though, let's say, right, the problem comes when, let's say we add a sub layout to this layout that's going to call this again, and then what if this is enabled? So I have an idea for this modern feature, make headphones that plug into the laptop. Maybe. I'm eating cheese and crackers right now. Chloe, can you give me some, please? Please give me some. Sounds good. I haven't had cheese and crackers in a while, to be honest. And that's a problem. That is a huge problem. Because you know me. I love the cheese and crackers. I love my cheese and crackers. No lie, it's like my favorite food. Is there a way you can turn on it sometimes and disable it without breaking it? Yeah, it's more difficult than that, unfortunately. So basically what we need to do is like say Like, it needs to be, like, not controlled through here. Like, all this needs to go. Right? All this needs to go. Everything still works fine. I think we're gonna remove that ability and instead just say for the application, don't render outside the layout. Don't render outside the layout. It's gonna make sure we're not breaking things though. Like, I don't think I'm breaking anything. What would be something that would be breaking? Is there anything that actually uses this? Where does this get used to? A text area. No, it works fine. Problem comes with here. So, oopsie, well, close off the game. Because that 100% needs to be in here, there's no way I can't do it without it. So, we need to be able to reset. We need to be able to reset the scissor. Because the problem with rendering that, right? Actually, hold on. Maybe that didn't break it. What was that? Text area. Enable scissor. Scissor. Disable scissor. Yeah, see, basically we disable the scissor test. So if we actually get rid of that, right, we'll have some weird problem. Why not set laptop scissor to the inside of the window? The problem is when we come to components that override the scissor. Like I already know, like, I am scissoring the window, but the problem comes down to when we scissor the actual, like, scissoring components, because, like, the text area needs to scissor the text. So you ready? We're gonna have a problem here. Example. See, look at this. Just literally removing that will break a lot of things. It will break a lot of things. And the problem now is that all these other components can actually render outside of the window. So we need some serious rendering fixes. And, like, we can't just go into layout either. Alright, I think this is impossible to fix, to be honest. So what happens if we do, like, in layout, reset the layout to the application. I don't know what the layout, I can't figure out the position of the layouts. Try scissor inside of a component. That's the problem though. If you call scissor and then you call scissor inside of a component, it overrides the other one. It's not like a sub scissor, which is what I would want. It's not possible to do that. What happens if I do that? Well, I won't know what happens unless we have something that overrides it. I just don't know. I can't. I want to be able to do it. That's the thing. I just can't render. Donate Cray money. Mr. Cray money. Oh my god. I weirdly don't like that load symbol. I mean, I developed it like straight at freaking GL. Unintelligible cursing. What the flippin' open GL scissor? I'll scissor you, open GL. You hear me right now? I'll scissor you. I'll cut you up. Demonetized. That was a joke. That was a joke, guys. You know. Oh no, sorry, I wasn't on Twitch. Alright, it's all good. It's all good, we're on YouTube. Twitch terms of service, can't make a joke about anything. Can't offend anybody on Twitch anymore, sorry guys. Can't offend anybody on Twitch. Pretty much. Can't have your opinion on somebody. Can't have an opinion on Twitch anymore. Maybe render those components afterwards. Maybe render any custom scissor things after others and detect by using an interface. Scrap the scissor and use the way you use the text one. What? Render any customs to the things after others and detect by. Ah, okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. How would that work? So you'd want an interface saying, you know, this is a scissorable thing. check if it's in, yeah, I get I know where you're going, Ocelot. Like, everything needs to be rendered afterwards. But the thing is, like, we're still gonna deal with sub-components. Components of components. Components inside of components. What if you have a layout, right? What if we have a layout which is inside of a layout? What if we have a layout that's inside of a layout? If it is not render, if it is render after the other ones. The problem is, like, we could have something that's not, and then something inside of it that is. But I don't know how that would I'd have to think about how it would affect it. But oh no, but then it would render after it. I don't know. Do you have a Minecraft server? I do have a Minecraft server, Funny MCG. Unfortunately, it's only a sponsor server or CubG. Because we don't have a public server really. Can you send me the code for the load symbol somehow? GitHub, my dude. GitHub. Oh, so you're saying if render afterwards. So if it's rendered after. Render after it. Would that work? Maybe you're right, Ocelot. Maybe it might be possible. But the only problem is, like, okay. Maybe it won't matter. I don't know. Trying to think how the behavior would work. How the behavior would work. So let's say, let's go ahead and just bring up a new. Alright, so let's think about this. So this is my problem, right? Maybe if we have, let's say we have like a, we have a layout, right? Then like in that layout, right, we have another layout. But then that would be an instance of a whatever. Not like render whatever. So that would have to be rendered like afterwards. And then we just maybe we have like another text component. So that'd be rendered after it. So render that first, because we're not doing any scissoring. That might actually work. I don't know. Might actually work. Windows 10. You learn by trying and failing, pretty much. Make a mod that changes the player model to a more realistic model. There already is one out there, dude. So if that moves to the bottom, the problem still arises. There's still a problem. Right. We still have a problem. So let's say we have a layout. So our layout. We have another layout inside of here. Right? That's our other layout. But then we have like a text area, right? We have a text area. But this text area is larger than that layout. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a scissor here, right? We're going to have a scissor here. We're going to attempt we're going to say, so we're going to have a scissor, we're going to, well, this layout here, right? This layout here. Let's go undo. So, oopsie. This is a layout, and this is a text. So all these components would be like, for instance, we're thinking in terms of Ocelot's method here, where they would inherit a interface that just signifies that there are scissor things. So let's say we render them last, okay? We render them last. So they would all render last right now, because this, parent one, the last, its only component is this layout, and it's an instance of a whatever scissor. So it would render last anyway. It's the only one. So it sets the scissor to this, right? Sets the scissor to this. And then it starts rendering its components on the inside. And the problem comes here with text area, because this overrides the scissor, because it needs to handle rendering its inside here. Because the text can't go any further, like the text in the inside can't go outside these borders, so it overrides the scissor. So that means it was going to display regardless of when you where you render it. Try multiple ways and see if But it's easier for me to actually think about it first before I even try anything, because I don't want to waste time. Like, now that I've thought about this is not going to work, so I better not even attempt it. So this is not going to work, because regardless, this is going to overwrite and it's going to render outside these bounds here. It's going to render outside these bounds. So we need to like really create a way that we can check what like the current scissor is. We need to check what the current scissor is, because what we need to be able to do is say, okay, text area here, scissor, alright? But we need to know what the parent's scissor is. So we can say, you know, normally we would scissor from here to here, but because the parent's bounds is less than the normal scissor, we want to cut it off at the edge of the parent here, so it cuts off there. So we'll cut that off there, and then it won't render that outside area there. But we need to know what the parent's is, the parent scissor is. So for that to happen, we need to in component, we actually don't know who the parent is, so we need to actually give components the parent component. We need to give them the parent component. But does that give memory leaks or not? No, I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure in Java, if you have two objects that reference each other, so one references the other and the other one references it back, but then nowhere else in the program does it have a reference to those programs, it would just get rid of it. What's your OS version? What do you mean? I use Windows. Can you put the load screen code on GitHub? It is. And then that applies here, right? This will apply to... Okay, so we need to be able to just get the parent's scissor. We need to get the parent's scissor. Because this component doesn't actually know that it's actually inside of this layout. So... yeah. We need to actually check for that. And then we also need to take consideration of the left and the top position when we actually do this as well. So it would be, you know, this, we have padding here, and then we have that content area, then it would be, yeah. Alright. Alright, so that's our challenge, and I don't think we're going to be doing this today because I think this requires like a whole new live stream to start this off, but We're going to have to implement this later on, but might just go ahead and save that just so I remember. But that's going to end off this live stream today. Thank you guys for coming along today. I'm going to go ahead and do Twitter shoutouts right now. Alright, let's go ahead. Notifications. Let's see here. Retweeted. 8 retweets. Nice. Jack Emerald. Moki, The Great Blob. Haunted Corpse. Zahn. Minecraft Doodler. Donovan Wood. Fabi50. And one user did not want to be shown. Appreciate the support there over on Twitter. Thank you for retweeting. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, where we'll probably continue with this and see if we can get something that is working. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Where's my mic? Where's my control panel? See you later, guys.